And good morning. Welcome in to another installment of Your Life Matters with clinical social worker Dr. Beth Plachetka from Safe Harbor Counseling and Dr. Beth Speaks. And we're joined as always by Dr. Beth in studio. Doctor, how are we doing today?
I'm good, Mike. How are you after the Thanksgiving holiday?
Yeah, still full. Yeah.
Good.
It was a good meal. So here we are. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, as we're gearing up for we have a 4-part series to take us almost to the end of the year here.
Right through Christmas, because, mental health suffers during the holidays. And so I thought this is a good time to let's concentrate on a little bit at a time. What can we do in order to feel better ourselves and help others feel better?
Okay.
So I want you to know, I want the listeners to know, I picked a little theme because I like to organize my thoughts that way.
Sure.
Because so many Christmas and winter holidays have light in them, like Christmas does, Hanukkah does, Yule does. Yule has no religious symbolism whatsoever, but they're all about light. So how can we be points of light for ourselves and others? And during these hard seasons, when it's cold, and especially now, and people are they get disappointed, they get worked up. Sometimes memories of the old days are better. Things aren't what they used to be.
Right.
They are alone. Gifts or food or whatever are disappointing. It doesn't taste the same. And sometimes you see an increase, not sometimes, almost every year, we see an increase in depression and anxiety. Depression, that helpless, hopeless feeling. Anxiety, the idea that, I've got to get it done and I can't get it done and it's never right, and always trying to fix the future.
Right.
So when we talk about what makes us point of light, we're going to talk about 4 basic characteristics in this series: self-awareness, watching ourselves, being aware of what we're doing; respect, considering that the others have a valid point of view; trust, that we're not in charge of everything; and then covering that with that overarching attitude of love. Now, I said attitude of love last, but I really want to begin with that.
Okay.
Because I think people get confused. You hear somebody say, "Oh, I love candy," or "I love my dog," or whatever. But it's not a feeling and it's not a connection. Love is actually a decision. If you're really going to love someone, you're always going to decide to respond in a way that's best for them. For example, not many parents really want to get up in the middle of the night to change a diaper. Yet, because it's best for their baby, they will do it. We do the thing that helps the other person.
Right.
We look beyond whatever is the immediate and give the person what they need. So instead of canceling or condemning somebody, we just correct them. I don't think that way. You think that way? Okay. I mean, we don't just kick somebody out. We don't exclude people. We include them. Give rest over punishment. That time in your bedroom when you send your kids, really you're hoping they're going to take a nap.
Yeah. Right. Good
you
luck
need
with
the
that.
space and they need the rest. They
Yeah.
need some time. And discipline. We need to be able to do those things. All those things we're called to do in love. And so being a point of love, like thinking about that with everything we do during the holiday season, will make the holiday season better for ourselves and for other people. It keeps our mental health balanced. So we don't have to feel so depressed. It's not so hopeless, and we're not so stressed all the time.
Yeah, this is a peak time for those types of kind of overwhelming feelings.
It
in
really
a lot of
is.
ways.
The holidays do it because you'd never let go of anything. You still have to go to work. You still have to go to the grocery store, do whatever you got to do with your car, and you're doing more. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot.
It sure is. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this show, because we've got 3 more installments on this series that we are calling Becoming a Point of Light. Hope you can join us next week. If you want more information on these topics or anything that we've discussed, you can always go to safeharboril.com, listen to past shows, get more resources, and find out more details. Safe Harbor Counseling and Dr. Beth Plachetka, each with Facebook pages as well. Check them out. And you can always call 630-466-8657 to learn more. We'll see you again next week on WSPY.